joining me today and sharing your experience using natural medicine to help reverse your symptoms of Crohn's disease. It's been an amazing journey. We've been working together for 2 months now, and I really am so excited to share this with everyone out there who's wondering if natural medicine can help them, because you've just been such a proactive person about your health and very diligent about investing in yourself and learning and applying. And you've done it so beautifully, and we've gotten such great results, which is what we always hope for, that just really grateful we're able to share. So real quick I want to talk about where you were when we first started working together. It was 8 weeks ago, I think almost to the day. And,
Yeah.
And you were, I'll just list off some of our goals here, and what was going on is you had extreme pain, and to the point where you said you were almost blacking out, where you
Yes.
lose your vision. And you're having a good amount of blood when you were using the restroom, and you're getting a lot of urgency, having to run to the restroom. And you also had very low energy. You said 1 out of 10, 10 being the best, that you had 3 out of 10 of energy. So really just kind of sluggish everywhere. You were hugely underweight, around 65 kilos, and which is 20, 30 pounds underweight for you. And you were waking up 80% of the time through the night because of the pain. So you were never sleeping through the night. And you were also on prednisone, being prepared to get on Humira from doctor's orders.
Yeah.
And just no structure of life. You got a family, you got kids, and it's like you're looking down the hole of the barrel of just drugs and pain. And I was lucky enough. You called me up and gave me a chance to work with you, and I feel really confident in our stuff. So can you tell everyone a little bit about your experiences beforehand, what you were going through?
Yeah. I'm glad that I'm having an opportunity to work with you, and and really glad that it's all been going so well. So like you said, 2 months. It doesn't feel that long, but especially for someone who's been suffering for the last 5 years. I was just doing normal things because I was just inside me. I always thought I'm just like any other person. So what he can eat or what she can eat, I can do that. But that wasn't true. It was hurting me. It was affecting me. And like you said, the weight loss was massive. When I was healthy, I was 82, 84 kilos, and then gradually over the last couple of years, I started losing weight, and it was the least I was 65 kilos with multiple bowel movements, losing blood, lack of energy. I was anemic. I was vitamin deficiency, vitamin D, vitamin B12, all that. And this is despite eating all the regular food that I was eating. I was taking all the pills, iron pills, was making me sick. Yeah, anything that the doctors prescribed me, I was taking without a plan. I wasn't really thinking what was going on with me and why am I not absorbing the things that I'm putting on. It's only when I got diagnosed with Crohn's and doctor he said, yes, you've got Crohn's, now you need to start taking these steroids or these higher drugs. And that's when me and my wife started looking at stuff and doing research online and looking at this alternate approach of healing, drug-free approach, which I'm so glad now that I tried. And because last time when she saw me, when I was really weak, I was 65 kilos, no energy. I could barely sit up for like 2 hours, without taking a nap. So 2-3 hours, I had to take a nap to gather the energy. So that was my routine every day. But now, I'm awake for like 18-20 hours. I still can't sleep, so it's like my mind is so active. So it's completely the opposite.
Yeah. So what have been some of your results over these last 2 months? So
from 65 kilos, I've gained 6 to 7 kilos. So I'm 71 and a half, 72 now in 2 months, which is really good. And I'm not starving. The pain is completely gone. As if I can't remember the pain, how bad it was now. So that's completely gone off. I'm not losing blood, and energy level is just completely shot. So I was 2 to 3 out of 10 before. So now I can I can confidently say that it's 8 and it's still increasing. Every day I can see that see the rise. So yeah, it's awesome.
And you're sleeping through the night?
Yes, yeah. I'm sleeping to the night. When I sleep really well because my mind is so active now. It's always active. The difficult thing is shutting it down. But when I shut it down, I sleep well. The 6-7 hours sleep I do is really quality sleep. And when I wake up, it's like again, yeah, it's really fresh. And
Nice.
yeah, winter time for me is the really depressing time. But this time it's like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm not depressed. Yeah.
And what about drug use? Are you using any NSAIDs, any prednisone, any Lialda, anything?
No, happy to say that I'm completely drug free. Yeah, everything or anything I had, all the prescription medicines are straight, dumped into the toilet, flushed it for good, and yeah, all the closet is drug free now. So yeah, I haven't been taking medicine now for over a month, or prednisone or iron tablets or anything. So
Wow,
yeah,
wow. And
yeah.
that's amazing, and I'm so glad. I mean, as you know, I don't tell people to get off drugs, but if you want to make a choice on that and your health goes that direction, I'm always happy to see you hit your goals, and I'm really happy to see you do that. And
Because I
you
mean,
know,
when I was taking all these medicines, well, the paper said that it's for you, it's to treat your condition, but I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling that I was getting well. The side effects were more than the positive effect. I mean, I started taking prednisone, but then when I came off of it, the energy level was drastic. I could see a huge spike in that.
hmm
Everything was a difference. So yeah, I'm not saying people to come off drugs, but then for me that was one of the things that worked.
hmm
Yeah, coming off drugs and then sticking to the plan that we made.
Yep, exactly. And another thing was how quickly you got results. I mean, because I remember the second session, we had our first session where we laid out a daily protocol for you. We laid out what exactly you wanted to do, and you wanted to be a vegetarian and do
Yeah.
it, which we've successfully done. You're not eating any meat doing this,
No.
which is amazing. And you, you, um, you were able to get a lot of your results within the first 14 days. So
Yes. Yeah.
what was that?
Absolutely.
Can
Yeah.
you explain to
So
someone kind of what worked for, what really kind of worked for you in those first 14 days? You seemed the pain went down, you started having normal feelings and going to the restroom normally, and it was like you turned on a switch almost.
yeah, I mean, one of the main things that really helped was moving from a solid based high fiber diet to completely elemental.
hmm
So the first 2 weeks was completely liquid based diet, and that gave my gut, the massive rest, and that really helped. I think that was the turning point. When I could see a difference where I wasn't running to the toilet every time I ate or drank something, so I could hold on to it, and that really helped. And then again, vegetarian, the options are. I don't want to say the options are less, but then you have to explore your options. Massive thanks to my wife. She did all the research and like sprouting everything because we couldn't order them from Amazon or from any health food. Any health
Oh
food
yeah,
we went to, and oh, have you got these sprouted almonds? I said, what?
you
Yeah, how
married
can you
well,
sprout
man.
almonds?
You
Yeah,
married
sorry,
well.
no, we don't make them, no. And then she started, yeah, doing that, at home, and all those things. Yeah, so it's really helped. Yeah, the almond milk, homemade. Yeah, so yeah, it's
That's amazing. That's amazing. And it's only been 2 months, and I like to say that, we got rid of all the pain, we got rid of all the urgency, we got rid of any kind of blood. You're sleeping through the night. Your energy is through the roof. You feel confident about what you're able to eat. You're taking, and you did all of this with zero drugs, not Tylenol, not prednisone, not Lialda, none of it. And I can tell you're so optimistic about everything. And for anyone out there listening, Pratam has taken, first of all, he's eating a very strict diet. He's eating all organic. His wife
yeah,
is helping prepare through sprouting and fermentation and all these situations to really focus in. He's made healing his number one priority in his life. So this isn't just some 1, 2, 3 step. He's really worked hard to get to where he is. And Pratam, we're not all there. It's only been 2 months. We have some other goals to do some more lab work, and we have some goals to increase the weight and increase the amount of food variety we can have, and how are we going to travel and continue to see our results. And that takes time, but you know, I always say if we could put these results in a pill, I mean, the doctor would charge $1 trillion for this. You know,
Exactly.
you can't put health in a pill. You can't put it in a shot. You got to back up the body. You got to get behind the body and say, body, what do you do best? How can I make you better? And that's what we're doing, is we're really healing root cause. And I can see it in your energy. I can see it in your smile. I can see how you are, that your body's clean, you're feeling great, and it's allowing you to go towards your goals in life. Like when you work with the kids, helping them, teach them the guitar, or do music, it's, you know, it almost seems like the energy you have and the vibrancy you're at is allowing you to be that much better at what you like to do. And
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, there was so much stuff, you know, that I thought that I could never do, and now it's like almost that boost, you know, that I can resume my normal day-to-day or daily activity. Not my normal. I mean, I could even now surprise other people, so I could do more than them now. So it's that superhuman feeling.
Yes.
You know, one of the things, you know, when we started off, you know, you said, you know, you have to stay positive. You have to keep saying to yourself, I'm getting better. I'm getting better. So that's one of, I think, the main mantras I can say that really helps. So every step you take, so if I have to go out now, I don't think before I had to make a plan. If I have to leave the house, I have to get up 2-3 hours early and then rush to the toilet, finish that routine, and then eat something, wait till that settles down. But now I am positive. I know that I'm putting in good stuff in my into my body, and I know that that's not going to react. So I keep saying, you know what, I've had a good start. Let me stay positive. Things are not going to get worse when I leave the house, and that's how it is. So I keep saying that to myself. You know, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I'm getting better every day. So.
Good. Amazing. Yeah. And that's what it is, where it's no longer a sacrifice in your mind, it's an investment. It's an investment, and you're going to get better, and you are getting better, and you're doing things that maybe the results aren't perfect at first, but then they continue to grow and grow, and that's why it's important to fill out your daily journal and even have someone to talk with, and, you know, doing a coaching program. I wish I had a coach when I was healing. It took me forever to heal because I was coaching myself, right? But you know,
well, that's been a massive help for me. I mean, I'm really lucky, and that was one of the things why I decided to contact you and connect with you, and because my wife's been looking at all these stuff, and then we had a few people that who we thought that that we need to contact them for some help. And one of the things that we discussed was, you know what, you've had a similar, or you've had even worse, you know, been through a situation than me. You've lost same weight, and I've lost weight now, and I can relate to you in my condition. And that was the first thing we hit off, saying, you know, when I said something, you know, my symptoms, you said, yes, absolutely, I understand, because I had the same thing. I went through the same thing. And that really helped me, because I'm not just talking to a doctor, you know, who've read tons and tons of books and saying, you know what, yes, I understand, but actually they don't understand. They've never been through that. Yeah. And this applies to any disease or any illness. You need to relate to the person that you're dealing with. That's a massive help. Yeah.
I couldn't say it right. Yeah. And that's what we did. It was like right when I talked to you in that 2 weeks, you said I got A, B, and C, and I bet you never would have dreamed you would have gotten those responses so quickly.
No. Well, like I said, I mean, it was almost 5 years now since I've had this, and then if someone said, you know what, I'll get you better in 2 months, and I would have said, yeah, no, you got to be kidding me, you know, that's not possible. That's impossible, because I've had this for 5 years, and to me, I kind of tried everything. I tried all the medicines. I tried everything that the doctor said, but nothing worked. So how can you say that, you know what, let's switch to an alternative treatment, and that will show benefits? So I would have said, no, that's not possible.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Tom. Thank you for sharing, and I know you're going to do a lot of good for a lot of people moving forward, and I'm excited to continue to move forward with you, and we'll talk more here soon.
Thank you. Thanks, Dane. Thank you very much.